Yo, yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing? Hey, whew, it just got interesting, man. It just got interesting. It just got interesting, man. Come on now. This off season, I felt like it really just started yesterday. I feel like it really just started yesterday because now we can really get into it, man. We can really get into it. Shout out to everybody in here. Salute Andy was good with you, Robert. Gift card true number one. Yes, sir, Steven. Blazing was good. Sean, what's up, bro? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. So look, what's up, nation? What's up? What up, Andy? Can we get a loud I can't, man. My grandma's over here. I can't, man. She's gonna think I'm crazy. Adam's coming home. He sure is. He sure is, man. This right here. This right here. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Salute, Andy was good. Freight Train was good. Blake, Papa T, Sean Grover, Cash Lord Raider. Hey, man, let's talk about it. So look, the sadly the 49ers took out the Packers last night. I never want to see them win, but it starts this conversation because not only did this right here, not only did this right here not free Devante Adams because I'm pretty sure he's going to get the tag anyways, but look, this opens up the offseason so much. I mean, if you look at it right now, the best free agent has just officially hit the market now that their season is over, right? We all knew he was set to be a free agent. We all knew that. But he has just hit the market. And the Raiders got the best chance on getting him, man. And I am all for it, man. Um, all Aaron had to do was start him down. Salute. Let's see. What's up, Andy? Was good, Ricky. We all know Niners lose next round, Brady or Rams. Hey, we'll see. Devante Adams didn't do a post game interview last night. He's definitely mad. Raiders soon. Definitely, bro. Definitely. I mean, look, there is there is no doubt in my mind that Derek Carr will be all over this, right? I mean, you look at just last season when he was set to be a free agent for this year. It was clearly stated by Derek Carr that he was going to do everything in his power to try and get him over here, and right now is his chance. It's right now is his chance. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Right now is Derek Carr's chance. Get his best buddy over here. Get himself the best wide receiver in the game. I mean, if you just add Devontae to this offense, and if this offense is fully healthy, it's amazing. I mean, you got Hunter Renfro. He's 1,000-yard receiver. You got Darren Waller when he's healthy. He's 1,000-yard receiver. You got Josh Jacobs when he's healthy. He's 1,000-yard rusher. When you get Kenyon Drake back, he's that gadget guy. He can go catch the ball. He can go run the ball. You got and then you add a guy like Devontae to that mix on top of people that you can go out and draft. I mean, this draft has a very good loaded wide receiver class, right? I mean, this class isn't really deep in many positions besides wide receivers. I mean, this class we do probably need to fill out that right tackle void in free agency because, bro, I think all the good offensive tackles are getting taken way before us. But, whew, this man, as soon as they lost, he should have. Yo, what's Devontae? No state taxes, brother. No state taxes. What you think? Okay. All right. I'll let Mark Davis know. He just like that, man. Just like that. Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying D'Amico Ryan should be our next defensive coordinator or head coach. I mean, he put on a freaking performance. He put on a freaking performance last night. The Niners defense was looking like crazy, right? The Niners didn't even score a freaking touch. They didn't even score an offensive touchdown. The Niners did not score an offensive touchdown. They got a blocked field goal, a blocked punt for a touchdown, and a field goal. Like, what? That's insane. That's insane, man. You want Drake London? We were number one passing offense. Carr said, "I'll buy him a car." Facts. That defense carry definitely, man, definitely. I think their defense is ranked like fourth, so um, they definitely got the utilities to carry Jimmy Garoppolo to another Super Bowl. We have Adams' jersey ready for the game, ready right after the game, bro. Hey, what number y'all think Devante gonna wear? You think he'll wear 17 with us? You think, or you think he wants something new? Um, but listen, man, this one right here, it's exciting. It's exciting, man. You really like I just next possible free agent has officially hit the market, bro. Who knows what Green Bay will try to do? They still got Jordan Love, so they're probably gonna move on from A Rod. But um, man, Devante Adams. What are you guys thinking? Were you guys happy? I was my initial thought was fuck the fucking Niners won. But then I was like, "Oh shit! Well, it's Devonte Adams time." That's exactly what I thought. I was like, "It's Devonte Adams time." It was Devonte Adams time, man. So I wasn't really tripping. Green, 15, like in Fresno State. Did after Aguilar left? Do we have a 15? I don't think we had a 15, did we? Um, I would imagine being 50 mil over the cap, they can't re-sign him. How's that gonna work out? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and work out some things, or they can try and tag him and maybe make some wiggle room work. But they don't, like you said, man, they don't got the cash. They don't got the cash, and this is a guy that if you tag him, he's probably gonna be paid second or third in the league at wide receiver. So so it'd probably be around 25 million, 27 million if they tag him. That'd put him negative 70 million. So I really don't know. I think that right now they don't have the facilities to be able to tag him. Um, but I mean I really don't care what they do. If they do find a way to wiggle around and tag him, I really don't care. We need to find a way to get him. It's simple as that. Simple as that. I think it's funny how some Chargers fans think they have a better chance to get Adams than we do. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand that. I mean, Adams clearly stated last offseason that he would love, he would love to play with Derek Carr. Those were his words. You don't have the facilities to do that, big man. That shit was funny, but like he stated last offseason, he would love to play with Derek Carr. Him and Derek Carr are great friends, and I'm sure projected cost to tag Adams is 19 million. So yeah, it put him just under 70 million in the negative. So I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. Um, if you're looking at it from a cap standpoint, technically, if they tag him and we trade for him, that's better for us. Technically, if we're talking about money, like cap space, because like how he just said, Saltine American says the projected cost to franchise tag Devonte Adams is 19.1 million, right? So if we trade for him, he'll be under a 19.1 million dollar contract this year or this coming up season, right? That's much less than the 27 or 28 million that people think he'll make, right? So it's very very interesting. I mean, there's advantages to both sides. If they let him walk in free agency, then you give him his big payday immediately, right? But if we trade for him, you get a little bit of a discount on cap space, but of course you have to give up a little bit of draft capital. I don't think it'll be too much draft capital, but you do have to give up some draft capital to get him. Um, who knows though? Because the Cowboys gave us a first round pick for Amari Cooper, and it seems like they've come to a conclusion they regret it. Um, but mm, it's interesting, I mean, it's very very interesting. Um, I mean, at that point, like if you do get him on a discount for this year, you maybe here's the thing. So like, look, if you get him, if they do franchise tag him, right? If you franchise tag him, and you go out and trade for him, you're only paying him $19 million this year, right? That means that you can work with some real money, man. You could work with some real money. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this, right? Devante Adams wants what, 25 plus $1 million, right? So get rid of Nassib, that saves you $9.5 million. Get rid of Kwiatkowski, that saves you 7.5 or $6.5 million. That right there is 16 million. You get rid of Corey Littleton after the dead money that we had to pay him. It saves us another $4 to $5 million. So it just those three players alone, without restructuring any other contracts, you make $20 million on top of our $40 to $50 million cap that we're projected to have. So that right there, we can really make some moves, man. We can really make some moves. Um, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. Were you getting 9 million? Huh? And he'll be a star in Vegas. I'm talking billboards. Oh my God, man. He will put fans in seats. His jersey will be sold out the second it hits. Um, I mean, dude, dude, he would bring a lot to this organization that we haven't had in a while. So um, I'm I'm ready for it, man. Devante Adams. Devante Adams. He officially he's officially, hit that free agent market. He's officially hit that free agent market, and I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier, man, because free agency isn't too far away. For Nassib. Nassib is getting paid $9.5 million, brother. Look, let me show you. Or 8.5, something like that. Um, Let me show you, bro. But I mean, this right here, this could be interesting. Raiders spot track. Look, and Tyron Johnson is 17. Don't forget the money we get back from Ruggs. I'm not sure if we're gonna get any money back from our net. I'm pretty sure that we still have to file some stuff with the NFL in order for them to like clear that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, Clee, we can't because Clee is dead money. His rookie contract, that man is making bread. Look, Carl Nassib, what that say? What that say? What that say? Where's that? Carl Nassib, $9.652 million. Corey Littleton, $15.7 million. I wasn't just making these numbers. What about Clee? Yeah, you can't get rid of Clee, but Clee is set to make almost 10 mil this year, bro. So it's tough. Um, but at the same time, you guys, if this is the interesting part. This is the interesting part. Clee is set to make $9 million, right? But but if you do go out and get a hardball, if you do go out and get a hardball, and if your hardball goes out and gets a Vangio, Clee he would slide in perfectly to a 3-4 system. He would slide in perfectly to a 3-4 system. We can restructure some contracts too. There's so many ways to make money right now. We have some pretty horrible contracts underlined right now, thanks to Mayock and Gruden. But yeah, it's tough. Let's see. Let's see. I think if we cut those guys, it rolls into next year's cap space. Not no, no. It's this year. It's this year. Oh, are you talking about? Are you talking about? Are you talking about Ruggs and Arnett? AD, are you talking about Ruggs and Arnett? Spot track, Johnny. Spot track. Spot track. Just search in Raiders spot track. It should have all the contracts and all that stuff. They're pretty good on updating it. But during the off season, once things start to get, um, once things really start to kick off in the off season, when players start to get signed and all that kind of stuff, they had so many teams to update that they kind of lag behind a little bit. But it is what it is, man. Um, let's see. Let's see, Nassib, Littleton. Well, Littleton has so much dead cap because he restructured. I think Nassib got some dead cap as well because he restructured last year, I believe. Um, how long before we sign a GM, bro? We're not going to make any moves until we get a GM figured out. I agree. But it can happen as soon as tomorrow. Ed Dodds, from the Colts, he started his career here with the Raiders as a coach. Ed Dodds coming in for an interview tomorrow, so it could be as soon as tomorrow. It could be as soon as tomorrow, but you know, here's my thing. If we end up signing Ed Dodds to be our GM, I think that the Harbaugh situation is almost as good as packed up. That's what I think. Um, you know, EC, yes, exactly. You can spread the dead cap a little bit around. You can spread it around. If we cut Quentin Nassib, designated as post June, it's 9 million in dead cap hit, but we save 6 million in cap space and can spread the 9 million around over the next 2 seasons. You sure can. You sure can. You sure can. June 1st, 14 mil this year. After it's like 3 mil this year and 11 next year. Yeah, you can move it around. You can move it around. That's the good thing about dead cap, you guys. That's the good thing about dead cap. You can move it around. Like it's not just all 1 year. It wasn't like Rodney Hudson where we just took the bullet and we took all 13 million dead cap this year. It wasn't like the Rodney Hudson. I think that was because it was a trade though. Um I like Dodds and Trey Brown as GM. Trey Brown is a good option. He's really young, 35 years old. I think that'd make him the second youngest GM in the NFL. Um, but yeah, let all I'm saying is that tomorrow, if Ed Dodds when Ed Dodds comes in for an interview, I think that if he gets the job, man, the Harbaugh situation is as good as a done deal. Personally, because when here's the thing that we're not looking at as well, guys. When has Harbaugh ever said, "No, that's not true. I don't want to go to the Raiders"? Like, if he had no interest, he would just say that. He'd just say no because he has nothing to lose. He's still getting money at Michigan. If he didn't want to come here, he literally could have just said to me like, "Nah, I respect the team, but I've never had interest in coming back to the NFL, or I've never wanted to um come back. You know, I never wanted to be a head coach for the Raiders ever. No, Josh McDaniels, I agree, man. Understand that ain't nothing like a coach and a QB bond. That's true. That's true. We need someone with a proven track record. Hey, that's Devante Adams, brother. Bro, Devante Adams. Last year, Devante had 17 touchdowns by himself. That's freaking disgusting. That's freaking disgusting, bro. Hold on. Let me show you. He had 17 touchdowns by himself. By himself last year. And this year, I believe he missed a couple of games. I'm not sure if it was due to COVID or what, um, but bro, that man. Look. If you put Devonte Adams in Google right now, this is what it shows. Devonte Adams, Raider uniform. Devonte Adams, wallpaper. Devonte Adams, Raiders. Like, bro, that man ain't nothing. Devonte Adams, Green Bay Packers, ain't none of that. Nothing. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you. It's crazy because Adams has gotten better every season. Harbaugh, Adams, and Moses make it happen. What's your percentage of Devonte Adams being a Raider? Um, hmm. Because that one there is kind of weird because technically everybody has a free shot with him being, a free agent, but um um I it's in terms of percentage, I think that our our percentages are higher than any other team in the NFL personally. Just not just because we have the money for it, but because we have a Derek Carr. We have a quarterback that he's played with for numerous years before he even entered the NFL. They seem to still have a great relationship, and with this team being a playoff team, and you know when you go into the off season, right? When you go into last year's off season, there was clearly some things showing that these guys would love to play with each other, and this is the thing. We're now at a point where we're a month away, a month and a half or so away, and they could be practicing with each other, man. And that's because you've been googling that. I promise I've never googled Devante Adams wallpaper, Devante Adams Raiders. I don't know. He wants too much money. Listen, man. I mean, look, we got Waller on a good deal. He had a down year, so he's not in a position to ask for more money. We still got Renfro under contract for another year. We still got Jacobs under contract for another year. Um, I mean, it's a part we can afford it, man. We can afford it. Um, and on top of that, I mean, dude, 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, and that was technically not a down year, but it was not as productive as last year because he didn't play as much. But 1,500 yards, I'd pay him the money. I'd pay him the money. 26 million is too much for a wide receiver. Randy, I would 100% agree with you if we weren't a playoff team. If we weren't a team that just needed something more explosive on offense, I would agree with you. If we still needed a tight end, a running back, an offensive line, if we still needed that, I would agree. But you have your quarterback, you have your tight end, you have your backup tight end, you have your running back, you have your backup running back. On top of that, you can get a freaking running back in the seventh round. Um, I would agree. We can get another one for less. You can go out and get a Zay Jones that's gonna put up 400 yards and two touchdowns in the season. You can, but there's no doubt in my mind that getting a 1,500-yard receiver and double-digit touchdowns and the number one red zone target in the NFL. Um, and if you look at our team is horrible in the red zone. He fixes a lot of our problems. He fixes a lot of our problems. So yes, I 100% agree that $26 million is a lot of money if your team is not in a win now mode. But your team is in a win now mode. Your team can take that next step. Think about it, you guys. We were one play away from going to overtime with the Bengals, right? You know who we threw the ball to go to overtime? Zay Jones. You don't think that Derek Carr would have taken three shots to Devante or two shots to Devante, one to Renfro? I mean, we're talking about you're advancing in the next round. Derek Carr made the playoffs with Zay Jones as basically his number one receiver because Brian Edwards did nothing. You got Renfro in the slot, but he's a slot receiver. He's not outside. So I think that you go out and get Devontae. Not only is he a dominant receiver, but he helps fix your red zone problems. With a better offensive coordinator, you have better play calling. I think this team is much further along, and we're in a point where $26 million is worth it for a guy that'll help your red zone issues. Go out and get 1,500 yards. Go out and get double-digit touchdowns. Go out there and be. This is the thing. Look. Here's my thing, guys. When Darren Waller was out for 5 weeks, when Darren Waller was out for 5 weeks, you know what defenses started to do? Defense just said, okay, we're gonna make Brian Edwards and Jay Jones have to beat us. We're gonna bracket Hunter Renfro in the slot. We're gonna put a bunch of people in the box so that Josh Jacobs can't run the ball. And we're gonna make Foster Moreau, who is their backup tight end, we're gonna make Brian Edwards and Zay Jones have to beat us. That's what teams did. And for 6 weeks, we lost 5 games because we didn't have a Darren Waller that was opening up the middle, because we don't have a Henry Ruggs on the outside that teams were afraid of. But guess what? You can replace that. You can go out and pay the yes, yes. The money is a lot. But you know what's also a lot? The production. The production is a lot as well. I understand. I saw you say something about Allen Robinson. I agree. I agree. Allen Robinson would be great with Derek Carr. I think that they would have a wonderful season. But do I think that he'd put up 17 touchdowns and 1,700 yards? No. But you're still going to pay him 19 to 20 million dollars because that's what he made this year with the franchise. So I just don't think that saying that it's too much where we at now is true. Where we were at last year and the season before, it was true. We needed more pieces. That's why we got rid of Rodney Hudson. He was getting paid $15 million. That's why we got rid of Trent Brown. He was getting paid $13 million. We had to fix things. We got people in place. Our defense got better, and that was just with play calling. That was just with play calling. But do you think we can get both Adams and Robinson? I think if you got Adams and Robinson, that'd be dumb. That'd be very dumb. And the reason why I say that is because this draft class is just overloaded with talent at the wide receiver position. Um, you know, like it's overloaded. I think you go out, you get a if you can land a Devante Adams, if you can land a Devante Adams, you go out, you're set at wide receiver. Don't look at another wide receiver in free agency and draft one. And draft one. Draft the field stretcher. But if you can't land a Devante Adams, me personally, I'd go out and get Gallup and Allen Robinson. I'd get both of them. I'd get both. But if you that's if you can't land Devontae Adams. But we've got the money. No. What do you mean we don't got the money, Strum? Yeah, we got damn near $50 million. That's before we cut and restructure players and extend players. You know, it's it's just we got the money. Won't we get money back from our draft picks, Ruggs, and Arnett? We'll get some money back. Yeah, we'll definitely get some money back from Ruggs. I'm pretty sure the NFL still got to file some stuff with the Raiders to get some bread back from Arnett because I don't know. I think that I think the Raiders should have no problem. Um, I think the Raiders should have no problem making a good argument for why what Arnett was doing was against some terms or whatever in his contract. But yeah, young money baby. We don't even have a field stretcher. We have Tyron Johnson. We can utilize that for the next season. I agree. I think Tyron Johnson should get way more reps because he already got himself an extension. But yeah, Chronicles of the Black Hole, my boy OG says KC signed Arnett. That's funny. We don't get money back from Gruden. We probably do in terms of like our franchise, but not towards the cap. No, because um, head coaches and coaches don't go against the cap. No offense, only O line. Rest on defense. Money isn't going to be an issue. I agree. Johnson had some decent kick returns against Cincinnati. He had some good kick returns. I like him. He's an explosive player to me. Um, Players coming back from ACL are not getting paid 20 million, most likely 13 to 14. Speaking on Godwin or Gallup. Yeah. I think Godwin could not get 20, but he'll definitely get close there because he was having a monster season. So was Gallup, but I agree. Coming off of that ACL, there's no way that you pay a man $20 million unless their market is like crazy, crazy expensive. Um, let's see. I take Carr over Rodgers at this point. Wow. Carr gonna tear up KC if Arnett is on the field. Harbaugh out. What do you mean, Edgar? What do you mean? What defender would you like to see be signed this off season? Mm. Well, starting with our own players, I would love to see our own players get re-signed, like Casey Hayward, Quentin Jefferson, you know, Darius Fineline. I'd love to see those guys back. No, not 70 million, Desert Raider. Not no, not close to that. I think we're sitting around $41 million to start. We can make up to like we can make up to that much money. Let's say Derek Carr gets an extension. You can clear up a fuck ton of money. Um, so it's interesting. Why not the guy from Penn State? Let's see. I'll get this. The reason the Packers is broke because A Rod got a fat ass contract extension a year after he signed. I think now you see what happens when you don't have a complete team. Packers special team draft Jordan Davis to our D line. I would like it. I would like it, man. Um I was really looking into some draft prospects and I think we got a lot of there's a couple directions that we can go, man. There's a couple directions that we can go. Um, me personally, I think that Jordan Davis is definitely an option. Um, I think that Traylon Burks is definitely an option, but I think there's other guys as well, like what's his name, linebacker from Utah. What the fuck is his name? What's the linebacker from Utah's name? What's the linebackers from Utah? Let me know. Let me know. Extend Trayvon Mullen or not. I mean, this is contract year. This is his contract year. So we're gonna let him play it out. I'm not sure. I wouldn't extend him this offseason. No. Um, would you extend Carr now or next year? Well, where we are at now, after he made the playoffs, Devin Lloyd. There you go. Um, I think where we are at now, we make more money extending him this year, but who knows, man? Devin Lloyd. I think we did all right without Mullen. I agree that 906. I agree. My thing is, Mullen, he's just a bit too handsy, man. Personally, he's just a bit too handsy. He gets real grabby. It's not something that I really like because, you know, the NFL in terms of offense is just it's built to play against DBs, and when a DB is blatantly grabby like Trayvon Mullen is, you're gonna get penalized a lot, man. You're gonna get penalized a lot, and on top of his injuries, when he comes back, he's gonna wanna grab a little bit because he may not feel 100%, but I don't know. I feel like Trayvon Mullen. I think that you just let him play out this last season, and then you see how much more you do or do not need him. But I wouldn't extend him this offseason. Um, let's see, let Carr play out his contract. Yep, I'd let him play it out, but it saves us a lot of money, man. That's the thing. That's the thing. Raiders 805. That's the tempting thing, you know. Um, that's the tempting thing. You make almost $20 million giving him an extension, so it's tempting. It's tempting. No more zone defense when Bradley goes. Yes, Randy. I think that this is the thing, though. This is the thing. This is the thing. If if Bradley let me put it like this: when Bradley goes, because I don't think he'll be here next year. But this is my thing, though. If we move on, if we move on from a zone, predominantly zone defense, I think Casey Hayward would have a down year. I think Trayvon Mullen would have a very, 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 very more productive season. I think Trayvon Mullen is built for a man system. personally. He was very good at the beginning of last season when we ran a lot of press man coverage. When Paul Gunther was still here, when we ran a lot of press man, he was doing great. But I feel like that'll also help Amik Robertson. I feel like Keyshawn Nixon would do ass. I feel like Casey Hayward would have a down year. If we went into a cover one or cover two man scheme or a predominantly man 3-4. It's very very interesting, man. But I'd have to take a little bit more time to look at the film on Casey Hayward and man coverage because we didn't really run it much. But I really think that if you switch into a man system, it helps Trayvon Mullen a lot. But if you switch into if you stay in the zone, it allows Casey Hayward to still be productive. You know, we just need a good DC coach. I agree. Waiting for that top 20 defense since 2006. I'm pretty sure we had a top 20 defense this year. Um, Faison did all right sometimes. I agree. Yep. I always appreciate hearing your take. I appreciate it. We need to get a deal done with Carr. Moon has no ball awareness, never turns his head. Yeah. Max and Yannick aren't 3-4. I agree, Chris. I've been saying this. I agree, but some people want to see. This is the thing. Max on paper is not a 3-4 guy. He's not a 3-4 and he's not a 3-4 outside linebacker, right? But I feel like Max is young enough and he's good enough to be able to make that transition. I feel like Yannick has already proved that he cannot make that transition. Um, yeah, PFF ranked our defense 26th. Oh, fuck. That's funny. God damn. I thought after week 18. Okay. Yeah, fuck, man. 26. Well, there you go. That I feel like that's another thing, I feel like that's another thing. Derek Carr made the playoffs with the 26th ranked defense. Fuck. Go 3-4 and 4-3. So I feel like there, Edgar, you're looking more at a Gerard Mayo possibly. Gerard Mayo runs a multiple defense. He runs a 3-4 and a 4-3. Um, why didn't Yannick produce enough? Technically, if you're looking at sacks, Yannick was the best defensive lineman we had on the season. He had 10 sacks. Um, I I agree though. I feel like Yannick maybe didn't produce enough for what he got paid. But mm, I feel like if you look at sacks, I mean, he was leading our team in sacks. He got 10. But why get a number one receiver in someone like him when he got shut down second half in Devante Adams? I'm speaking about. I mean, loyal to the soil. Well, how much are you really gonna throw the ball? 3-4 is Cleveland Furrow's game, yes. But I mean, did you not see the snow? I saw the snow. Pretty sure it's gonna be pretty hard to throw and catch a ball when you got snow all up in your face. I wouldn't say he got shut down. I feel like the weather had a very, very big problem or factor in his production in the second half. But I feel like if he's playing in a nice dome stadium in Vegas, I feel like he'll be perfectly fine. Yannick disappeared in the last couple games. I like the nickel and 4-3. We need pass protection linebackers as well. Is that an excuse? Is Hold on. Is that an excuse? Hold on. So, a man who's put up 30 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons, 30 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons by himself, just him, right? Just him. We're saying because he had a bad second half in last night's game where it was fucking snowing, where the team didn't throw the ball as much as they did in the first half. What? I don't I don't think that you just I don't think that you just throw the ball as much as you do when it's snowing and then when it's not snowing. Yeah, it's an excuse. Okay, hold on. Hold on, man. Okay. Uh I don't understand. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Cuz his last night's stats. 90 yards last night. 90 yards against the fourth ranked defense in the NFL. Okay. Okay. Not 90 yards against the fourth ranked defense in the NFL. Okay. Okay. Yep. He definitely got shut down. The ball is harder and slicker. No, no, no. But it's Wisconsin, bro. He's supposed to catch that. Loyal. I guarantee you, if Hunter Renfro had those stats against the Niners, y'all would be saying that fucking Hunter Renfro is Jesus Christ. That like I'm gonna leave it at that. Fuck it, whatever. Thank you, Strum. Thank you, Strum. Thank you. My point exactly. If we're going to say that a 91-yard game is bad, $26 million now. $26 million now. Like simple as that. $26 million. If that's a bad game, $26 million. Give it to me, man. Like, come on, man. Cash Lord, I was so surprised when Aaron Jones caught that ball. It looked like he ran into the safety. Didn't it look like that he ran towards the safety? That was weird. Niners barely escaped with that win. My respect as a Raiders fan, low Green Bay played trash game. Our playoff game was better. It sure was. It sure was. Um, we need Adams. Definitely PM. I get it. He's great, but not worth 26 million. We got work to do. Randy, I don't understand. Do you know how many receivers we've had this year that had a 90-yard game? Not many. But we're saying that he's not worth it? I think if 91 yards is a bad game, man, you should sign that person immediately. Um, Final verdict: go get Devante Adams. Simple. Shout out to Raider 187 says, "What's good, Andy? What's good with you?" What's the chances of getting Javin White back? I'm not sure. I don't think it's many. Yeah, I don't think it's high because Javin White seems to love the Jets. So yeah. Um, in the freezing cold also. Hey man, that's a bad game though, bro. We shouldn't sign him because 91 yards is just trash. Only Zay and Renfro. Yeah. Sometimes our wide receiver couldn't even get 90 yards in good weather conditions. Really? Would I want A Rod? No. No, I would not. Sometimes, how many of our receivers had drops? A lot of them. But yeah, I was pissed about that one. Javin was cool. Yeah, he was. He was. Um, but I don't know. He dipped. Justin Jefferson had 1,600 yards, 10 TDs with Kirk Cousins, and he's on a rookie deal. Yeah, and you don't think that man is going to get $25 million when his season is up? His contract is up. He sure is. Sure is. When new GM and head coach, well, a new GM could happen as soon as tomorrow. If all things go well with Ed Dodd's interview. But yeah, you don't understand how much it's going to take away from the team getting better. Okay, explain to me how much it's going to take away from the team. Explain to me how much it's going to take away from the team. Uncle Rico says, "How do franchise tags works? Basically a team, if you can't get a contract figured out with the player that you really want to keep around, but you guys haven't came down to an agreement yet. Each team in the NFL has one franchise tag. So basically, you put that down. It's like the final say. The player can sign it and get paid top. I think it's top 5 or top 10 money at their position in that year. Um, but they sign it, they stay. If they don't, they stay anyways. They can't negotiate with any other team. Um, you don't want Ed Dodds. Desmond, that's a listen. I've only been hearing good things about Ed Dodds, Desmond. So I actually want to hear both sides. Why don't you want Ed Dodds? Because I've only been hearing good things about him, you know? Um, loyal. This I understand what you meant to say, but that sentence doesn't make sense. You can't have a young and polished receiver. If they haven't played in the NFL, they're not polished because they haven't done shit. So I understand what you meant to say, but it doesn't make sense. A polished receiver is somebody like Hunter Renfro. Been in the league for 3 years. He's proven he can do that. We know what he is. Polished. We know what we got it out of him. But if you're saying to get an old receiver, old because 28 or 29 is old. For his style of play at receiver, he's not a deep threat. He's not even old for his style of play. For his style of play. But yeah, I understand what you meant to say though. If we want to go to the next level, sign number one wide receiver. How old is Adams? I believe he's 29 or 28. How old is Devante Adams? He's 29. He's 29. If we've let's see, Reddit Purge facts. Who you got, Bucks or Rams? Bucks. I would like to see us go trade for so rookies coming out of college ain't polished enough. I'm speaking on some, not all. Let me know. Let me know out of this draft that's a wide receiver that's polished already, coming out of the league that's polished. There's not one. There's not one. Even the best wide receiver in the young best wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, he came into the NFL dominating. Dominating. He's a dominant wide receiver. That didn't mean that he was coming into the NFL polished. He was coming into the NFL proving himself. Now he's young, he's polished. We know what we got, but he didn't come into the NFL proven, polished, ready to go. He had to prove himself. Just like Jamar Chase, he had to prove himself. He wasn't polished. He had a horrible preseason. But guess what? He worked on it. Guess what? Regular season, monster. Nobody comes into the NFL polished already. Trevor Lawrence, the best quarterback prospect to come out of the draft since Andrew Luck. Was he already polished? Or did he come into the NFL, struggle a bit because the competition is harder? He's still very, very talented. He's still probably going to have a good season, good year next year. But he didn't come into the NFL polished. You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL, you're playing up against people who've been doing this 10 plus years. College, you're playing up against freshmen and sophomores. Juniors, they leave. Juniors lead to the draft. So that's what I'm saying. Nobody comes into the NFL polished. Nobody. Nobody. The NFL is a completely different game. Completely different game. All we need is for Aaron Rodgers to be a hell no, dude. I do not want to do that. If we sign Devante Adams, 26 million, and might get more than that, it's taken away from us building up our need on O line. We need defense to sign and extend our players. I agree with that. I mean, I think it does, right? But you see, at the same time, Aguilar with the whole 11 yards this year. But look, I agree with that, right? But when you can make more money, like I said, man, you can make $20 million with just three players, or $15 million with just three players, letting go of three players. On top of that, how much of our success on defense was coaching? Because we saw our coach put us in a position to bend but not break, right? So we know that immediately with good coaching, our team can do better. How many of you guys know top to bottom the 49ers roster on defense? Nobody. They're not all superstars. They're just well coached. They're not all superstars. They're just well coached. Got to make some sacrifices. I think we did. We did make some sacrifices. We let go of Rodney Hudson. We let go of Gabe Jackson. We let go of Trent Brown. Those were sacrifices. I think those sacrifices were made so that you can make a big time spend in a guy like fucking Devante, right? You let go of a $13 million tackle, and then you play with Brandon Parker. You let go of the best pass blocking center in the league to sign a Devante Adams. You make those sacrifices on the offensive line. You have Josh Jacobs take a down year so that you're in a position like we are this year to sign a big player on offense. On defense, we need one corner, we need maybe a linebacker, and we need a defensive tackle. That's what we need. And if you're saying that we can't do that with after cuts and after restructures, well, I'd say that we'd give them like 40 million. That's not good. It's not good. I'm mad as fuck we won't be able to get Sauce Gardner. Oh yeah, he'll be long gone. He'll be long gone. But there's like three good corners in this class that can go first round. Um, there's that safety that's probably gonna go top 10 out of Notre Dame. Yeah, he'll probably go top 10, probably top 8 maybe. Um, what's Notre Dame safety that's crazy good? We need Adams on a good one in the draft, maybe Olave or Drake. Burrow took 9 sacks and still won that Bengals game. Hey man, I like Trent McDuffie from the Huskies for a good corner. Cincinnati's Cincinnati has another CB that's solid. Porty City Raider, is it kind of because you know how last or 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago, we wanted AJ Terrell, right? So was it kind of like AJ Terrell and Trayvon Mullen? Like that's how it is with Cincinnati's corners. It's Sauce Gardner and then their number two. Because I felt like AJ Terrell was the number two, quote unquote, but I actually liked him as better of a prospect than Trayvon Mullen. So it could be kind of like that. Um, let's see. You can't sacrifice offensive line and expect the ball to come out and go to all the players with no time to throw. But that's the thing. Devante Adams is not a field stretcher. He doesn't need too much time. He's a route runner. He'll run a 5 yard out, get 9 yards. You know why? Because he's a route runner. He'll create that separation. Um, let's see. What about Jeff Okuda? Is he playing with the Lions? I think he was hurt or something like that. Got some depth and average coaching. Defense will be straight. I agree. Doesn't matter how much time you have if you can't get guys open. I agree. Their number two is Kobe Bryant. Okay, shit. I know Derek Carr would have a lovely time with that name. Too many excuses for these players. Hold on, what? Are you are you are you saying that Devante is not elite? Cause holy fuck, man, I don't even want to. Wow, I don't even want to argue that. That one right there is just fucking wow. Okay, okay, well, yep, okay. My boy loyal to the soil. Raider Luck, shout out to you, my boy. Appreciate it. He says it's more impressive that he got sacked 9 times and 0 fumbles. I believe you're talking about Joe Burrow, and yes, that is very very impressive. That is. Think we have to switch into a 3-4 on defense. I don't think we have to do that. But mm, mm. Do you think Devante Adams will make our offense score 40 because that's what we need to beat the Chiefs? Ooh, I think I think I think we'll get into the end zone much more with Devontae. Um, but that's why I feel like I said that if you go out and you get Devontae, you get a young receiver in the draft, right? That's what I feel like you do. And if you can't get Devontae, then you get 2 vets in free agency. But yeah. Do I think that he'll help us score 40? I think with Devontae Adams, we split with the Chiefs. I think we split games with the Chiefs. But I don't think that he's like guaranteed we're scoring 40 points because we have him on the team. I don't think so. I don't think so, no. I don't think any player makes you guarantee score 40 points because mm, oh, my fault. My fault. Loyal to the soil. My fault. I didn't know that you was going back and forth with bro. Any news about Harbaugh? No, but Ed Dodds, a person that could be coming in under his staff, is coming in tomorrow for an interview. So could be linked, could not. Not without an O line. We not. Let's see. I think. Let me look it up really quick. Um, How many times was DC sacked in Cincinnati game? How many times was DC sacked in Cincinnati game? Kobe Bryant is great in zone coverage. Okay, that's not bad because um, Vangio is but thing is he's a little bit more aggressive, right? Tackling free agency. I'm pissed 49ers won. Now I have to deal with 49er fans in Cali. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's fucking annoying. 3 times? 3 times? It's not bad. Jacob says more progress with Adams because of that threat. I agree. Devontae Adams, I mean, bro, it just helps so much more. You know how we always say that DC doesn't give his guy chances, like he doesn't trust his receivers. You know who he would trust? He would trust Devontae Adams. You know who he would trust? He trusts Hunter Renfro. You know who he trusts? He trusts Darren Waller. So I feel like you got 3 guys on the field that he can go to at any moment in the game. I think that's much better. And do you think Incognito is done, or will he make a push playing next year? I think he's done. I think he's done. He never got over his whatever the fuck injury that was, and I think he's done. I think he's done. Devontae is a possession receiver, which is what we were missing. Yeah, we didn't really have a guy that consistently moved the chains. So this is my thing. You have a guy that can consistently move the chains like Devontae Adams, and then you got a sneaky guy like Tyron Johnson that can stretch the field. And then you go draft a guy that's elusive and fast and all that kind of stuff at the wide receiver position. So I mean I think that he just does a lot. If he had trusted Darren Waller, why did we lose that game? because Darren Waller hadn't played with him in many weeks, in like a month and a half. They hadn't even practiced with each other in a month and a half. So he went to the guy that he built up the most rapport with the most, and that was Zay Jones. That was Zay Jones. He went to Zay Jones. He said, "Look, I practiced with Zay Jones for this last month and a half. Haven't practiced with you for the last month and a half. Try to force it in there. Things happen, bro. Things happen." It was a bad call from Olsen. Oh, definitely, definitely. I have no idea why you have. They had a Renfro on that route. I don't even think Renfro was going into the end zone off the snap. He was doing some wild shit. I don't know. I think Greg Olsen is just trash. I think Zay Jones stepped up pretty well towards the end of the season. I agree. They had Waller running a whack ass route. They short it. I don't know why you have Darren Waller running a wheel route on what, the 7 yard line? Fuck no. I just don't agree with that. I just can't get down with that. What are the chances Green Bay franchise tags Adams? Um, I'd say pretty high. We saw the New Orleans Saints franchise tag Marcus Williams um when they didn't have much money. But the thing is like $50 million under. They're $50 million negative right now, and I don't think that they'll be able to make something shake. Loyal to the soil, man. I can't take you serious with that statement. I can't take you serious with that statement. Jimmy G had no touchdowns. His offense scored no touchdowns. How can you even say that? How can you even say that, my boy? I love you though, bro. You bring in a lot of good conversation, but bro, I don't even know how you can even say that. This man threw a pick in the red zone. I don't know. Whatever. Um, they will get something for him. Yep, saltine American. I agree. I agree. The defense won the game. I think their special teams won them the game. They blocked the field goal at the end of the half. They blocked the punt to score a touchdown. It is what it is. I think their special teams won that game. But it's okay. But he's right. He won the game. He's right. He's right. Um, special teams, yeah. Adams plus Rogers. So you want to be the Las Vegas Packers? Okay. Let's see. You would have killed Carr if you would have put up the same performance. Whatever. 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 I mean, listen, y'all. This season right here, man. This off season, I mean, it's gonna get real interesting really, really soon. Because I think the Giants have they got their first hire of the season. I think they hired a GM or something like that. So I think many teams will follow that and start hiring guys. And we're only about a month and a half. We're only about a month and a half out from being able to sign players, man. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I think we need a I think we need a really, really quick um I think we really, really, really need to go out and re-sign Phylon, Jefferson, Casey Hayward. Casey Hayward went the whole season without giving up a touchdown. Just think about it. Whole season. The whole season. He went the whole season without giving up a touchdown. Same with Nate Hobbs. Same with Nate Hobbs. Rams are hot right now. Oh, is the game on? The game's not on. Oh, these DBs need some hands. Yep, but that's why they're DBs, Rico. Who is Hey, I got a quick question for y'all. We're all talking about the first round pick, da 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 da. Who is somebody you guys would want in the second round? Who is somebody you guys would want in the second round? Everybody's talking about, everybody talking about first round pick. Who is somebody you guys would want in the second round? Because look, there may be a possibility where we may have to trade away our first round pick. We may have to trade our first round pick to go out and get a proven talent, whether it's at a wide receiver or a defensive tackle. We may trade away that pick. So who is somebody that you guys would want at the second round? Let's see. Cameron Thomas. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Andrew Reed, my boy. You didn't even say anything, but appreciate you, bro. No, what's our pick in the second round? Let's see. Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas. Do we have to trade? Yes, we do. If he gets tagged, we have to. Trey Burks. He's not gonna be there in the second round, personally. Um, he won't be there. Who is Cameron Thomas? Because my boy EC know his shit, so I'm gonna trust him. He knows his shit. Hey, y'all want to do like a little mini mock right now? I'm gonna do an official mock draft in a couple days. But you guys want to do a little mini mock right now? What do you guys think? I'm gonna let you guys know who's on the board and all that kind of stuff. Do you guys want to do a little mini mock draft right now? It'll be your guys' mock draft. It'll be your guys' mock draft. Your guys. I'm gonna let you guys pick. I'm gonna let you guys pick. He'll be gone by 53. Let's go. I'm down. Yes. Okay. Okay. This is your guys' mock draft right here, okay? So let's get it started. This is gonna be your guys' mock draft. Let's start this hoe. So we got pick 22, 54, 86, and 124, okay? Okay, this one's weird. This one's weird, right? Because check this out, right? Check this out. I don't think that Devin Lloyd will be here, but these are the top prospects that are on the board according to this mock. This is the top prospects that are on the board. Who do you guys want? You got Devin Lloyd, Jamo. Who you guys want? Who you guys want? Um, who you guys want? Who you guys want? Who you guys want? This is your guys' mock draft right here. Who do you guys want? Traylon Burks is up there. Jordan Davis is up there. Who do you guys want? Who do you guys want? Who do y'all want, man? Who do y'all want? Sauce is not there. Jamo or the tackle. Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis. We got two Jordan Davis. I'm gonna pick whoever is commented the most. I'm gonna pick whoever's commented the most. So you got Devin Lloyd, Jamo. You got Traylon Burks, and you also got Jordan Davis. Pick out of those four. Pick out of those four. Burks, Jamo, Davis, or Devin Lloyd. Me personally, I would go Devin Lloyd. Me personally. Burks. My boy EC said Burks. Jamo. Burks. I'm seeing a good amount of Burks. Personally, I would have gone Devin Lloyd. I would have gone Devin Lloyd. Personally. Lloyd, Burks. Damn, I'm seeing a lot of Burks. Really? Really? Why Lloyd? I think that Devin Lloyd is just a fucking freak. Can he pick it? Is he even up here? I would have gone Devin Lloyd. Who do you guys want? Let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to Pacey, and he says Dodge taking our interview after turning down several teams over the past few years shows how attractive the position is at GM. Yes, true. True. Lloyd. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Lloyds. All right, we're gonna go Devin Lloyd, baby. Devin Lloyd? Is Devin Lloyd the last one? Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd. Are we going with him? I'm seeing a lot of Devin Lloyds. I'm gonna go with Lloyd. I'm gonna go with Lloyd. And shout out to Omar. He says, "What do you think of us getting a QB in the draft with Mariota gone? I think we need a safety net for DC. Zap looks good. Also, Davis will be gone at before 15. I agree. I think that we need to draft a young, athletic quarterback. To take over the read option role that Mariota will leave us needing. Okay, I'm gonna go with Lloyd, man. I saw a lot of Lloyd and Burks. I saw a lot of Lloyd and Burks. Damn, I wish I could make a fucking poll. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Don't leave. I got y'all. I got y'all. I'm gonna try. Can I make a poll? Can I make a poll? Hey, if you're a moderator, is there a way to like make a poll or some shit? Hey, hey. Just pick Lloyd? All right, we're picking Lloyd. All right. Lloyd it is. Lloyd it is. We're picking Lloyd. Devin Lloyd has been drafted. He is a Raider. Let's go. Let's go. This is your guys' mock. This is your guys' mock. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay. Michi is on the board, wide receiver from Bama. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. This class is deep on wide receiver. All right, so look. We got, or what position you guys want to know? What position you guys want to know? Where are you doing mock draft? It's on mock draft simulator, PFF. Lloyd disappeared versus Ohio State. Lloyd and Burks. Let's look at receiver. Let's look at receiver. I'm gonna filter receivers. Top receivers on the board right now. All right, these are the receivers right now. Hold on. These are the receivers right now. You got Justin Ross. You got Michi. Cornerback, tackle, wide receiver. All right, let's look at corners. Let's look at corners. Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want? This is the corners right now. This is the corners right now. I'm seeing Michi, defensive tackle. Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want? Hey, Kobe Bryant is there, but I think that's a bit of a reach. I think that's a bit of a reach. Second round pick. Tolbert is nice. Michi, Gordon is a beast. Let's look at defensive tackle. Let's see. Let's see. What do y'all want? Who do y'all want? Anyone from Ohio State is fine by me. Kobe will be there in the third. Okay. These are DTs on the board right now. Hey, who was EC? Who's the defensive end from San Diego that you said? Who's the defensive end from San Diego? Kobe will be in the third DT. There's no real good DTs though. So look, these are the top prospects on the board in general. Mathis. Oh, Cameron Tomlin. Okay. So those are the top prospects on the board right there. Mathis, pretty solid. Pickens. Mathis. Are we going Mathis? Are we going Mathis? Are we going Mathis? He's ranked 86th. We would be picking him at 54. We have another pick. Mathis pretty solid. I'd say Muma, but you already picked Lloyd, Michi, or Mathis. This is a thing. I wouldn't be mad with Michi and then go get Kobe Bryant in the third. What you think? What you think? Michi now, then get Kobe in the third? Cincinnati wide receiver, Muma. Muma. Who the fuck is Muma? Where the fuck is he at? He wasn't up here. I don't think I seen him. Oh, Chad Muma. But we already went linebacker. We already went linebacker. Michi? We already went linebacker though. Daniel, my boy Omar says Daniel Falele Otaku is good. Minnesota? Okay. Michi, fuck it. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna give y'all three options. We can double down on linebacker, go Muma. We can go Muma, Muma, ooh, or Falele. Y'all want Falele? Falele? Okay. Hey, I think Falele. All right, let's go Falele. 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 All right, so we get our offensive tackle. Who's our inside linebacker? We picked up Lloyd, and we still got Denzel Perryman on the roster. All right, do we go Kobe Bryant here? Yeah, let me see if he's still here. Damn, I don't think Kobe Bryant's here. Damn, the motherfucker got picked. Falele. Okay. So we got damn, Kobe got picked. Kobe got picked, you guys. Kobe got picked. Kobe got picked. So we've drafted linebacker and we've drafted tackle. So are we looking for a wide receiver now? These are our wide receiver options right now. These are our wide receiver options right now. Sky Moore, Alec Pierce. Christian Watson. I don't think he's up here. Wide receiver corner. That's what I was thinking. Damn, Raider Lux. Randy Savage. He's 29, and with how physical Denzel Perryman plays the game, I'm not mad at picking him up there. Alec Pierce. Okay, people are saying Pierce. Cincy. Okay. Muma Lloyd. Hey, Raw Gas. I'm gonna look him up. Pierce. Hey, I'm getting a lot of Pierce in here. Pierce. Pierce. What do you guys want? Who do you guys want? Who do you guys want? Alec. What corners? Corners right now. These are corners. These are our corners. That's our corners. 6'3", 230 with 4.4 speed. EC, is that Pierce? Is that Pierce? I'm seeing you got a good draft grade too. Alec. All right, we're going Alec. We're going Alex. So we went linebacker, we went offensive tackle, and now we went Pierce. It's a good draft, I ain't gonna lie. So we have now hit the fourth round. We have now hit the fourth round. We have now hit the fourth round. Who should we go? Fourth round. These are the best available. Best available. I feel like we've hit on a good amount of players. Virginia Tech corner. Let me see if he's still up here. Let me see if he's still up here. I think he got picked. There's one Virginia Tech corner there. Loyal. Chamari Connor. Taylor Britt. Quarterback. We're going quarterback. Taylor Britt. Taylor Britt. Let's see. Taylor. Taylor Britt is still on the board. Taylor Britt is still on the board. Are we going Cam? Are we going Cam? What about this is the fourth round, bro. This is the fourth round. Who's available for running back? I don't want to get a running back in the fourth, but let's see. Let's see. Running back. That's the running back. That's the running back. Isaac Taylor. Loyal to the soil says Isaac Taylor. Let me look up. Is he here? Hold on. What? You want to take a corner this ranked 250 at pick fucking Isaac Taylor? Hell no, I'm not going Isaac Taylor. QB? A QB that can run the read option? Dude from UCLA there? Let me see. No, no. CJ Vertle. I remember him. He's up there. Nah, I think we go with my boy I think guard Andy on the fourth. Quarterback. Center. Nah, not him, bro. Above. I'm tripping. I think we gotta go corner. I think we gotta go corner. What do you guys think about corner here? What do you guys think about a corner here? Not Isaac, the player above him. Him? Call Mayock. I'll call Mayock in the next round. What are we getting? What are we getting? Damn, man. I would like to get an interior offensive lineman here. What about anybody know anything on guard Marquise Hayes out of Oklahoma? Does anybody know anything? When is Dodd's interview? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Chaos. Cam Taylor's film real quick. Hey, if I show this, can I get copyrighted right here? Hard hitting corner. Andy, what's up, bro? We need a guard. I was thinking that. But I don't really like looking up his highlights because highlights are highlights. That makes everybody look good. Okay, and pass pro. Hey, are you talking about the guard from Oklahoma? Because I'll take him. I'll take him. EC. Are you talking about the guard from Oklahoma? What about the guard from Oklahoma, y'all? I think that's the best option here. When you get an interior offensive lineman, I don't know, man. What's his name? His name is Marquise Hayes. Look for Tariq Woolen. Nah, he's gone, brother. He's gone. Nope, he's gone. Andy, you weren't high on Holland from Oregon. Guy turned out to be a hell of a rookie. Yeah, he did. He had a good productive season. We can get a guard in later rounds. Yes. Troy Anderson, linebacker, Montana. Troy Anderson. We're going Troy Anderson. We're rounding this. This is the I think this is third, right? This is the third round. Third, no, this is the fourth. Get Marquise. We're round Troy. Fourth, he looks solid. I kind of want to. Do we get another linebacker? Do we get another linebacker? Get the guard. Keep some Oregon players. I don't think I could do it by get a guard. Get the guard. Get the guard. Everybody's saying to get the guard. EC. Pitt and Ole Miss. There's none here from Ole Miss in the top 100 or Pitt. What about a tight end, guys? Fourth round, get another Foster. You still have confidence in Leatherwood? I do. How your Raider had Dolphins colors? Dolphins wear green and orange? I know that. I think we go with the corner. We're gonna go with the corner. We're gonna go with the corner here. We're gonna go with the corner. Where's he at? Where's the motherfucker at? Where's this motherfucker at? We're gonna go with the corner, okay, guys? We're gonna go with the corner. We're gonna go with the corner. We're gonna go with the corner. Cam Taylor Britt. He's been drafted. He's been drafted. He's been drafted. We got 2 picks left, 162 and 163. We got back-to-back picks here. We got back-to-back picks here. I think we go. I think we go. I think we go. I think we go. I think we go running back here. A little running back. Let's go running back. Let's go for a nice little change of pace back. Is there a running back here that any of you guys would want? Is there a running back here that any of you guys would want? CJ Birtle. I remember CJ. Why not CJ Birtle? Fuck it. Buddha Bowden. I don't know if I like any guy named Bowden. He's not there. I like CJ. We can get a running back in free agency. No Hall. What the fuck is that? What about Notre Dame center? He transferred to USC. Vertal. Brees Hall. Oh, bro, I don't fucking know. What y'all think, man? These are the best players available. Best players available. Choose. Just choose. Just choose, man. Just choose, man. Just choose. Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want? Tulsa Center? More wide receiver depth? Weatherford. Sterling Weatherford, safety out of Miami. We'll go with him, EC. I like that. I like that. All right, we're going Sterling. Big boy Sterling. We're back on the clock. We got back to back picks. Or no, we don't. All right. What? Hold on, what the fuck? Go back, motherfucker. Go back. All right. This was y'all's mock draft. This was y'all's mock draft. This was your guys' mock draft. Would you be happy with that mock draft? Would you be happy with that mock draft? Would you be happy with that mock draft? Robert? All right, y'all. That was y'all mock draft. Oh, and on that note, I'm getting out of here, man. I gotta spend some time with my grandma, man. She just touched into town. So I'm gonna go spend some time with my grandma, you know. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. But I appreciate you guys for coming in. We had over 200 of you guys at one point. I love every single one of you guys. Um, no, I don't. Loyal. I don't think he's built to play middle linebacker. But like I said, y'all, hey, Devante Adams, Harbaugh, Ed Dodds, all can happen. All can happen soon. But love y'all, Red Nation. Stay safe. Biggest thing, stay safe, and I'm out of here. Peace.